The cameras flashed, the ink dried, and with a firm handshake, Wenger became Chelsea's newest star. The deal had been in the works for weeks, whispers turning into speculation, speculation morphing into expectation. And now, it was done, £48 million exchanged hands, a sum that spoke not just of promise, but of belief. The young talent, once a boy with dreams too big for his small-town beginnings, was now a man carrying the weight of one of England's biggest clubs. He stepped onto the lush grass of Stamford Bridge, the crisp London air swirling around him. The stadium, though empty on this particular evening, loomed large, as if waiting for him to prove himself worthy of its history. His new jersey clung to his frame, the Chelsea crest pressed against his chest. Blue. A color that, from now on, would define him. The contract had been generous, £90,000 a week, a fortune for most, but merely the beginning for a player of his ambition. He had earned it through relentless training, through sweat-soaked nights and bruised mornings, through the sacrifices only he and his family truly understood. This was not luck, this was destiny written by his own hands. Beyond the stadium gates, the city buzzed. Fans debated in pubs, excitement crackling through the air. Some called him the missing piece, the spark Chelsea needed to reclaim their glory. Others were skeptical, their faith hardened by past disappointments. He knew the burden of expectation, felt its familiar weight settle onto his shoulders. It did not scare him. It never had. Tomorrow, the real work would begin. Training, tactics, adaptation. The Premier League was ruthless, its defenders unforgiving, but Wenger had never shied away from a challenge. He thrived in the fire, had built himself in its heat. The badge on his chest was more than a symbol, it was a promise, a commitment to fight for the club, for the fans, for the future he had long envisioned. As he walked through the tunnel, the echoes of past legends seemed to whisper around him. This was his moment. His stage. And soon, the world would know his name.